To begin, we will do front stretch left. For this, sit with your left leg stretched straight out in front of you, and place your right foot against the inner thigh of the left leg. Then, with both hands, begin to stretch forward from the hips down over the left leg. Hold on to the foot or as far down the leg as you can reach with both hands. You can hold on to either the knee, the shin, the ankle, or the foot. Remember to keep the chin tucked in at a right angle to the chest, and stretch until you feel gently challenged. Hold steady with long, slow, deep breathing. We'll continue this for 2 minutes. Remember to breathe into the pose. You should feel the stretch in your lower back and your right hip. Remember to keep the chin tucked in. The gaze is at the toes. You're doing great. We're almost done. And release. Now we're going to stretch out the right side, so we'll be doing the same exact stretch just on the right side. So now, same as exercise 1. Sit with your right leg stretched straight out in front of you and place your left foot against the inner thigh of the right leg, and with both hands begin to fold forward from the hips down over the right leg, holding on to the foot, knee, shin, or ankle. With both hands, remember to keep the chin tucked in at a right angle to the chest and stretch until you feel gently challenged. Remember to hold steady and have long, slow, deep breathing. We'll hold this for 2 minutes, and you should feel this stretch in your lower back and your left hip. Remember to breathe and focus on your breath. Begin to feel your back and your hips opening from the stretch. We're almost done. Just a few more seconds before we can switch. And release. Now we're going to switch to our next pose. Now we'll be doing side stretch left. For this pose, you're going to stretch your left leg out in front of you. Place your right foot against the inner thigh of the left leg, just as we did in exercise 1. Then take your left hand and catch the shin, ankle, or foot of the left leg. Next, take the right arm and bring it around the back. Tilt the pelvis forward so that it lifts the chest up high. The chin will be turned towards the right shoulder. And remember, don't let the head flop over so the left ear is near the left shoulder. We want to keep our neck straight and strong. and begin to gently stretch sideways over your left leg. You will feel the stretch in the left hamstring as well as the right hip. Remember to hold steady and begin long, slow, deep breathing. We'll continue this for 2 minutes as well. This is one of my favorite poses because not only does it open the back and the hips, you're also opening the side body and the shoulders. This is especially good for people who have a desk job or if they travel a lot. So anyone who sits down, you really need to stretch the lower back and the hips since it can get especially tight when sitting down for long periods of time. And keep breathing. We're almost done. You're doing great. Exhale and release, coming back, and now we're going to switch to the right side. So we'll be doing the same exact stretch, just on the right leg. So with your right leg stretched out in front of you, put the left foot to the inner right thigh, and then with your right arm, hook on to the big right toe, bringing your left arm around the back, grabbing onto either your pants or your shirt. And you'll begin to fold forward over the right leg, keeping the gaze straight at the foot. Neck is strong. Remember to practice long, slow, deep breathing. You should feel the stretch in your hamstring as well as the right hip. We'll continue this for 2 minutes. And release. Now we're going to do a basic spinal flex. Come into easy pose or a comfortable cross-legged seating position. Grasp the shins above the ankles and inhale as you lift the chest up high, tilting the pelvis forward. Then, on the exhale, round the lower back and rock the pelvis back. Remember to lift the chest up high on each inhale and keep the chin level to the ground in both positions. The head should not move much. We'll continue the spinal flexing for 3 minutes. Remember to push through it using strong, powerful breaths. Remember to lift the chest and arch the back, and then round the back as you tilt back. So inhale, lift, exhale, round. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Remember to use powerful breaths to propel you through this movement. Just a few more left. Keep going. Remember to use your breath to push you through the movement. And exhale, release. Now come lying onto your back for cross crawl. For this exercise, you're going to be doing opposite arm and leg lifts. So on the inhale, you're going to bring the left knee to the chest while bringing the right arm up overhead to the ground behind you. Exhale back into the starting position with the arms and legs on the floor. Then repeat with the opposite arm and opposite leg. Concentrate the breath's energy at the navel center. Remember to make sure your core is engaged to make sure you don't injure your back or cause any lower back pains or excessive pressure on the lower back. We'll continue this cross crawl motion for 2 minutes. Keep going, only a few seconds left. Remember to push through it and focus, engaging your core. And last one. And release. Now, come onto the hands and knees for cat-cow. The hands are shoulder width apart with the fingers pointing forward. Remember to grip through the finger knuckles and don't apply so much weight to the wrists. The knees are directly below the hips. Inhale and tilt the pelvis forward, arching the spine down and stretching the head and neck back. Then exhale and tilt the pelvis forward, arching the spine up, bringing the chin to the chest. Make the motion very smooth in transition. And remember to let the spine lead. So on the inhale you arch, exhale you round, letting the head follow last. We'll continue this for 2 minutes. Keep it up, we're almost done. Just a few more flexes before we come into child's pose. So now, sitting on the heels, placing the forehead on the ground, have the arms by the side, hands near the ankles with the palms facing up. Or you can have your arms extended out in front of you, hands facing forward. Allow the shoulders to relax, breathe normally, and continue for 90 seconds. Exhale and release. Now come sitting down in easy pose. We're going to do washing machine. Grasp the shoulders with the fingers in front and thumbs in the back. Right hand grasps the right shoulder, left hand grasps the left shoulder. Inhale and twist the torso to the left. Then on the exhale, twist the torso to the right. Keep the chest high and let the head travel with the shoulders. Continue for 90 seconds. Remember to use strong breathing to propel you through the movement, keeping the spine straight. Exhale and release. Now we're going to do shoulder rolls. So place the hands on the knees and begin to roll the shoulders in big, slow, smooth circles. Breathe normally and continue for 1 minute. You can either roll your shoulders in one direction or do half and half in opposite ways. So what I'm doing, I roll my shoulders forward and then I just switch and rotate them backward. Now prepare for Shavasana. So come lying down onto your back. Have the arms up the sides with the palms facing up. The eyes are gently closed and the breath is soft and natural. Have the knees slightly up for comfort if needed. You can either use a blanket or a small pillow. And then just completely relax for at least 3 minutes or 10 minutes.